My ambitious and responsible Capricorn friend. Hello and welcome. My name is Mina, and I'm here to offer you a 3-card reading exploring the themes of you, your path, and your potential. I invite you to consider what the reading reveals about possible challenges, opportunities, and personal growth for the week ahead. Take a deep breath, rest your mind, and let's see what the cards have to share with you today. A Capricorn, you carry a quiet ache for acknowledgement as this week opens. There's a subtle tension that comes from doing so much, from holding your standards and responsibilities high, yet wondering if your efforts are truly seen. Perhaps you notice it in the way your shoulders tighten when you finish a task, or the way your mind drifts to past moments where appreciation felt faint or fleeting. You may not speak of it, but there's a longing for validation, a hope that what you offer will be noticed, that your efforts will be met with genuine respect, not just silent expectation. Beneath your outward composure, a simple desire pulses, to have your contributions matter, to be recognized not only for what you achieve, but for the intention and integrity behind it all. This feeling colors the week ahead, shaping how you move through each day and how you see yourself in the eyes of others. It's an undercurrent, subtle but persistent, quietly shaping your mood and your choices. This is the energy that the 6 of Wands touches, the sense that you are emerging from a period where you have labored quietly, perhaps even sacrificed pieces of yourself for the sake of your ambitions or the needs of those around you. Now there is a shift, a sense of arrival, of crossing a finish line that only you truly know the distance to. Recognition may come, maybe from others, maybe just from within. You can feel it in small moments, the nod from a colleague, the appreciative glance from a friend, or simply the way you catch your own reflection and realize how far you've come. It isn't pride as much as relief, a sense that all the effort has built to something that can finally be seen, even if only in glimpses. Yet this recognition is not as simple as it seems. Underneath the surface, a new tension arises. With acknowledgement comes the awareness of what it took to get here, and perhaps questions about what you gave up along the way. There's a part of you that wonders if the applause, whether literal or metaphorical, is enough to refill what was spent. You may find yourself replaying moments when you pushed yourself past your own limits, or times when the cost of succeeding felt heavier than the reward. Even in victory, there can be a sense of vulnerability, a worry that the spotlight is fleeting, or that you are expected to keep performing at the same level, no matter what it takes from you. Still, there is a gentle pride blooming within. You sense that some part of you has turned a corner, stepping out from behind the scenes and into your own light. It's not about grand gestures, but about allowing yourself to feel the satisfaction of a job well done, to rest in the knowledge that you have earned your place where you stand. This week, your inner state is defined by this delicate blend of fulfillment and uncertainty, of being seen and wondering what comes next. As this feeling settles, it naturally shapes the path before you. The need for recognition and the questions it raises push you to seek balance, to weigh what you give against what you receive. This is not just about external validation, but about your own sense of fairness. What feels right, what feels earned, what aligns with your deeper values. This is where the pressures of the week begin to surface, pressing you to examine the choices you make and the boundaries you set. The card Justice brings this into sharp focus. Life seems to present you with situations that demand clarity, where issues of fairness, give and take, and personal integrity are impossible to ignore. You may find yourself drawn into conversations or decisions that highlight the need for balance, perhaps in your work, where you're asked to shoulder more responsibility, or in relationships, where the scales of effort and appreciation feel tipped. There's a distinct sense of momentum, as if unseen forces are nudging you to address what has been simmering beneath the surface. It can feel like friction, moments when you're asked to justify your choices, or when you realize that saying yes to one thing means saying no to another. You might notice an urge to defend your boundaries, to speak up for what you need, or to quietly recalibrate where you invest your energy. These pressures are not about punishment, but about realignment, about ensuring that your actions match your values and that you are not giving more than you can sustain. There's a sense of being measured not just by others but by your own inner scales. You may feel an urge to bring old imbalances into the open to address debts, emotional or otherwise, that have lingered too long. Through it all, you are invited to consider what fairness really means to you. The choices you face may not always be easy, but they are necessary in order to move forward with a clear conscience. This is a time for honest reflection, for weighing what you have been carrying and what you are willing to continue holding. The pressure to find balance is real, and it is here not to unsettle you, but to help you build a more sustainable way of being. The events of the week may test your sense of justice, but they also offer a chance to reaffirm your values and to stand by the commitments that matter most to you. What emerges from this process depends not just on what happens around you, but on how you meet these moments. The path ahead is shaped by your willingness to engage with the tension, to acknowledge both your needs and those of others. If you move through this week with intention, if you allow yourself to be present with the discomfort and the clarity alike, then something new becomes possible, something rooted in genuine connection and mutual respect. The Two of Cups reveals this potential. It's not a promise of perfect harmony, but an invitation to experience the richness of true partnership, not only with others but with yourself. There is the possibility this week of meeting someone or something with an open heart, of allowing yourself to be seen not just for your achievements, but for your vulnerability and your willingness to strive for balance. Growth comes quietly through shared understanding, through moments when you feel recognized and valued on a deeper level. This is not about grand gestures or sweeping changes. It is about the small, real moments where connection feels mutual, where the give and take of relationship, professional, personal, or internal, feels nourishing instead of depleting. This growth is not guaranteed. It unfolds only as you allow yourself to be present to both the victories and the questions, to the pressures and the invitations. The potential here is a deeper sense of belonging, a recognition that your efforts matter not just for their outcomes, but for the way they bring you closer to others and to yourself. It is a gentle unfolding, a reminder that true recognition is a two-way exchange, and that when you meet the moment with honesty and openness, real connection becomes possible. Together, these threads form the story of your week. The Six of Wands stirs the longing for acknowledgement, asking you to honor all you have carried and accomplished. Justice brings the need for balance into focus, pressing you to examine how much you give and what you receive in return. The Two of Cups offers the possibility of genuine connection if you are willing to meet others as openly as you wish to be met. This is not a week of easy answers, but of honest reckoning, a time to let yourself feel the weight of your efforts, to seek fairness with yourself and others, and to allow space for new forms of partnership to emerge. You are not alone in your striving, nor in your desire to be seen. There is a quiet reassurance in knowing that balance is possible, even if it requires patience and care. Let this be a week where you honor your own journey, and where the pursuit of recognition becomes a doorway to deeper understanding and connection. Actionable insights for Capricorn this week. When a moment of recognition arrives, let yourself genuinely feel it, even if it is small. If you sense an imbalance in a conversation, try naming what you need without apology. Give yourself permission to rest after giving your best, without looking for the next task immediately. Spoken word affirmations to repeat aloud for a more positive mindset. I see my efforts and I let them count. Every step I take matters, even the quiet ones. Balance is possible, and I am learning it now. I am recognized, valued, and enough. And now, dear friend, I thank you for giving me your time. I truly hope I have given you something helpful in return. Goodbye and good luck until next time.